Hello, good people, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with Dorsha. Yes, it's been a second. I know you missed me. Did you miss me? Be honest. Don't be honest. Yes, be honest. Always be honest. Sometimes the truth hurts, but I know that you missed me, okay? Now, if you have not, please subscribe to the channel. Turn on the little notification bell so that you'll know when I upload new content. And let's get right to it. It is fall time, okay? So we have a lot of different variables going on in people's gardens. So may have some sweet potatoes being harvested, some butternut squash. Yes, so I have another butternut squash, but this didn't come from our garden. This came from public. Yay! Butternut squash. Sweet potato. No, that didn't come from our garden as well. And then apples. Now, if you have any of this and they came from your garden, that would be great. So I'm going to mix the three of those together for a nice complement to go with this tenderloin that I got from Walmart. Walmart, holla at your girl. Anyway, this is garlic mustard. I've never seen one like this. Let you take a look at it. You see that garlic mustard? You see my fingernails? Yes, they're done. Last time I just looked raggedy. So anyway, I'm gonna do that, and I'll probably do like some frozen string things or something like that. But I'll let you know. It will be fabulous. It will be yummy. But yes, so get your butternut squash, potato, and the apples. Now, I do want to let you know that we are going to roast these vegetables and the apple. You're going to take the skin off of everything, and then you're going to cube it, and I'm going to let you know what I'm going to do. You know, put some oil on some, not on the other, and the apples will be added at the end because it's not going to take them as long, because we're going to take that all together, and we're going to mash it, and we're going to add some things. Oh, it's going to be good. Anyway, so that's what I have for you today. I want to call it a butternut squash, sweet potato, apple mash. I would say puree, but I don't want that consistency. So we're just going to experiment together. It's something that I dreamt about, and I was like, that would be good with some pork. So, but you know, if you don't swing to the pork, maybe a move. If you don't do the cow, then guess what? You can just do this, vegan. You know what I'm saying? And you can just add on some more vegetables and just be done with it, okay? Whatever you do, try out this. Make it yours. Add the flavors that you want. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to rock with, what I dreamt about. Okay, so hold on tight. Hey, so before I get into my meal, I did want to take you on a little journey with me outdoors, okay? Let me flip. So, I have a fall/winter garden, and we're going to take a little update. Got some birds over there. I need to come out here and water, but let me show you what I got going on, okay? You see this right here? Brussels sprouts. Yes, they haven't started yet, but I have strong foundation. Look at that, Brussels sprout. And this over here, Savoy cabbage, Brussels sprout. And over here is my broccoli romanesco. Yes. They're still growing. Water, put some 511, and the rest of this is Brussels sprouts. Yes, honey, I did some pruning. That's why you see those down there. I'm not gonna allow my plants to expend energy on leaves that are a wasted cause, because look, there is something going on here. You see that? But yeah, and I think this is cabbage as well. But yeah, my Brussels sprouts. Yes, honey, yes. Okay, let's go into the kitchen. So here's the butternut squash. If you want to see how I peeled it and cubed it, you can follow my other video that I did on roasted butternut squash. Now, I also peeled the sweet potatoes, and I'm cubing that sweet potato as well. It doesn't have to be any particular size, but remember, you're roasting them to actually mash them, and so we don't need the cubes to be huge. You understand what I'm saying? The larger they are, the longer it's going to take. And we don't want that, right? So there you go. And my last one. So butternut squash, sweet potato. And now I'm going to do the apple. Now I have parchment squares. Oh, this is perfect. That's one that I had cut in half because I was doing something else. I'm going to use this one for the butternut squash. And I'm going to use this for the apple, the smaller one. And I'm going to put them all in the oven at 400, but different. The apple will of course be done first, and then probably the butternut squash. Wait a minute, I got a seed there. And this is potato, and then the potato will probably be last. I don't know, might surprise me. It might be done before the butternut squash. I don't know. I would think butternut. They might be around the same, but we'll try this out. But like I said, this is a new recipe. I wasn't inspired by Pinterest to do this. I didn't see this on Instagram or anywhere. I came up with this in a dream. So we're gonna do this together. Together, honey. Now, got that. We have this. Now, I'm gonna get one more parchment, but I'm not gonna cut that one in half because there's gonna be some overlap. I'm gonna put my potatoes on there. Now, before you cook any, cut any of these, you need to wash them. Wash and dry their peels, their skin, peeling. So, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take some olive oil. I'm gonna drizzle it on butternut squash. I'm also going to drizzle it here, but I'm not going to drizzle. Oops. I'm not going to drizzle it on my apples. I don't want my apples to get messy. Yeah, there you go. You see this? See this? Yes. Now, let me get an apple. And I'm going to actually add some salt, Himalayan salt. Sam's choice. Doesn't make a difference. But still, Walmart, holla at your girl because I got the Sam's choice. I think it was from Walmart, so. I'm gonna put some salt on these. But not the apple. I'm hoping to bring out the flavor in these. Now I'm gonna put them in the oven at 400 degrees. Probably, I'm gonna take out my apples first. I'm thinking that these will probably be done after 20 minutes or so. These might take up to 45 minutes. But whatever the case is, I will let you know. Okay, look at this. Yes. All right. Okay, now on to my tenderloin. Yes, it's already flavored, but I am going to add some onions to it. I'm going to put it in some foil, and I'm going to add some, bam, golden mushroom. I'm going to wrap it up in the foil, and I'm going to let it bake. It says, I think, about 30 minutes for each pound, and this is 2 pounds, so it will slow cook. Yes, 2 hours. This isn't bad. It's like $6.58. I know some people like to stay away from pork, but all things in moderation. You can also put this on the grill. I haven't tried that before, but we're going to, I'm going to show you my prep, and then I'll put it in the oven, okay? Now, before we get started with this, I get a lot of Publix bags and Walmart bags, and while I'm cooking, I put my scraps in there. So all of this is going into the compost pile. All these peels and things like that. But that's a separate bag because I'm gonna take the plastic off of that, and I'm not just gonna put it straight into my trash with all that wetness and meat juice. I'm gonna put it in the bag. But I wanted you to see that this is what I do on a normal basis. I'll put my scraps into the bags that I get from the grocery store. And today, Publix just so happens to be the lucky bag. But yes, I do have some of the Walmart bags. Now, this bag will be for this wrapping. I have a cooking dish. Aluminum foil. As well. Now, open up my little bag over here. These are cooking shears. They actually go into the same holder that I have for my knives, so it fits right in there. Look at this. nice fat there. Voila. That's so nice. Yes. This smells so good. So guess what? It's going in here. Okay? Oh, and by the way, let me just show you. I rinsed my seeds from the butternut squash, and then they're going to dry. I didn't get all the stuff off, but they're going to dry. Okay, so I have that. I cut up some onion, not a lot. Probably like 1/4 of a large onion that I had left over. I like onion. I like garlic as well. Somehow I ran out. Don't know how that happened. Don't ask. Now, see this? Now, I will rinse this can and put this in our recycle bin. And hold that thought. Put some pepper on there. Get some more foil. Airtight, honey. And voila, there you have it. I'm put it in the oven for 2 hours, but I actually have food in the oven, so I'm gonna reduce it because I'm gonna have it in there for a while. So, but I'll get back to you. Okay, let's get to it. Let me grab these and put them in here, a bowl, and then I'll take these potatoes, put those in the bowl, and now I'll take the apple, put those in the bowl, okay? I have a hand mixer. Absolutely delicious. So I am back. The moment of truth. So here's the plate that I have served for my husband. There's your tender one. I actually made some kale, some fresh kale instead of string beans. And here's our dish that I was actually making this video about. And that's another thing. I forgot, because normally, you know, I have a hashtag. So this is a hashtag one dish. I should have said that at the beginning of the video. But it's never too late. I'm still recording. So there's your hashtag one dish. It is a butternut sweet potato apple smash. Look at that. So, but I'm eating this. I didn't necessarily want any meat. But I gotta put this Texas pecan on my kale. Yes. But let's get right to it. And you know, it has like little pieces of the apple in there. You see how hot that is? Thank you, Lord, for this food I'm about to receive. That means my body in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay. You know, the last dish that I made, the butternut squash, I told you that it tasted like a potato, more of a white potato. This one, because it's married with sweet potato, it does take on the flavor of a sweet potato, but you can taste that little difference that makes it butternut squash. Now, what gives it that texture? Are those apples, honey? Oh my goodness. It's like you're eating, and all of a sudden, bam! So the apples, it does it. My kale. Honey. I think I eat hot sauce on all green leafy vegetables. Let me not eat up the whole thing. So, try it. This would be nice to go with basically anything that you would do, like your normal white mashed potatoes or sweet potatoes. Go ahead, butternut squash and sweet potato and Granny Smith apple. Or you could just do it with the butternut squash by itself. But don't forget your spices: cinnamon, nutmeg, and ground cloves. This time of the year, yes, honey, sweet potato pie, sweet potato souffle, sweet potato casserole, yeah. And now, guess what? You can add butternut squash to the whole side dish menu for your Thanksgiving. Peekaboo, I got something new for you. So, until next time. Now remember, on YouTube, sharing is what? Caring. So share the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you like it, then make sure that you subscribe. And until next time, hashtag one dish, hashtag cooking with Dorsha.